Good afternoon. Thanks for joining the Daily Rundown. I'm Kara Rucker. Lawmakers are looking to use their resources to investigate the egg industry, and Justin Bieber becomes the youngest artist to ever sell over his music rights. But first, the president announces more military support for Ukraine. This is Straight Arrow News, unbiased, straight facts. President Biden announced his administration is sending more than 30 M1 Abrams tanks to Ukraine. The announcement coming just minutes ago. It comes just hours after Germany said it would approve Poland's request to transfer German-made Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine. News of the help is coming as great relief to the Ukrainian people.
We need more than 20 tanks because in comparing, Russians have 1 to 3 comparing, 1 our artillery system, and they have 3 artillery systems and 1 our artillery system. So they have much more people, much more weapon systems, and much more tanks.
Texas Republicans in the House of Representatives have written a letter to President Biden asking him to reimburse the state for their efforts in combating the border crisis. In a letter, the state lawmakers said, quote, "We urge you to work with the Texas delegation to pay Texas back for the resources expended throughout Operation Lone Star. And we urge you to work with us to stop the flow of illegal migration at the southern border." There were more than 2 million reported migrant encounters in the last fiscal year. Lawmakers are now getting involved in the national eggflation issue hitting Americans at the grocery stores, calling for the Federal Trade Commission to investigate the industry's issues. Egg prices went from as cheap as $1.79 a dozen to double that. Senator Jack Reed of Rhode Island wants to know why. Farmers say there's several reasons, including a devastating bird flu, the worst the U.S. has ever seen, on top of higher production costs and high demand. But some are skeptical of the impact industry woes are having on egg producers when they're also seeing record high profits. Our business correspondent Simone Del Rosario has a detailed report on eggflation, and you can find that on our website. A Florida man and woman accused of vandalizing several pro-life clinics are facing federal charges and up to 12 years in prison. The DOJ indicting the two after a string of threatening messages were spray painted on the side of anti-abortion buildings last summer, and that followed the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Within the past week, the DOJ put out a $25,000 reward for information on attacks of anti-abortion clinics. At Straight Arrow News, we aim down the middle, whereas other media missed the target. The story you just heard has largely been covered by the right, but it was underreported by the left. If you'd like to learn about other stories that are being underreported by one side or the other, check out the Media Miss tool on our website so you can see the news you're missing from the mainstream. Justin Bieber is the latest pop star to sell over the rights to his publishing and artist royalties for his songs, making him the youngest artist ever to sell his entire music catalog. The deal is with a music rights investment company, Hypnosis, and it's valued at $200 million. Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Neil Young, Stevie Nicks, Justin Timberlake are other artists who recently sold the rights to their royalties. Springsteen's deal was worth about $550 million. And finally, we know that ants are strong, but apparently they have a strong sense of smell as well. So strong, in fact, a new study found ants can sniff out cancer. Cancerous tumors release distinctive types of chemicals that often show up in bodily fluids. The study found that ants can detect those chemicals in urine with only their sense of smell. Scientists hope the discovery could one day lead to a less expensive, non-invasive detection method for cancer. That's going to do it for this edition of the Daily Rundown. Thanks for watching Straight Arrow News. We're on a mission to bring back trustworthy journalism by only serving you, not an agenda. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Until then, I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great day.